Good morning, guys. I hope that you can hear me. I think you can. I had a technical difficulty. Um, Good morning. Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 18. And yeah, my camera stopped working around 5 minutes ago. So I had to work out how to get microphones and cameras and wires and all kinds of things going. So great, welcome. So come rest come light your candle. I'm a little bit busy. I'm just going to check. Great. Sound is working. We're all good. Great. Come. I'm just grateful my camera worked today. Right. Or not worked, but the other thing, I back up. Oh, so busy. Right. Grab your oil. I feel a bit like Pavlov's dog now. Every time I rub the oil on my hands, I have this sigh that emerges in me. That's really beautiful. Nice. I'm just making contact. Nice. Hands to your heart. Just feeling the deep of you. You know, what resources you? Where is your wellness? Moments of awe in your day. Being in your body as well as doing in your body. It's quite amazing. I get pictures every day. Yesterday I got a really amazing photograph of light traveling through the clouds of Galway Bay. Yeah, keep them coming. I'm really enjoying the photographs of awe in your life as you share them with me. Nice. So come sit on your mat for just a moment. Well, if you're sitting there, you can just sit there, stretch your legs out long. And then wrap your arms around yourself so that you're holding onto the opposite shoulder. And then tuck your chin in and draw your forehead down and just feel the back of your ribs and the back of your neck. Nice. And then lift your elbows up as high as they go up. So I'm not necessarily dropping my head back, I'm just lifting my elbows up. Nice. And then draw your elbows down, feeling the weight of that. And then lift your elbows up. Elbows come down. Elbows come up. Nice. Change the cross of your arms. Elbows come down. Elbows go up. Elbows come down. Elbows go up. Nice. You can keep sitting there with your legs out long or tuck your feet in into a cross-legged position and then just slowly just turn your elbows to point a little bit from side to side. So I'm keeping the hold. So now it's pure rib cage. It's not my shoulders that are doing this. It's like, how do I rotate into my rib cage, into my waist? Nice. Change the cross of your arms. Rotate. Just feeling that, noticing it. Nice. Side bending. Change the cross of your arms. Side bending. Nice. And then one more time, just lift your elbows high and drop your elbows down. Lift your elbows high and drop your elbows down. Change the cross. Lift your elbows high and drop your elbows down. And lift your elbows high. Drop your elbows down. Nice. So come onto your hands and knees. Rounding your back And arching your back. And find that same movement we just created. Rounding your back, arching your back. Rounding, arching. Shorten the right, get coordination. Shortening the left. Squeezing one side, squeezing the other. Nice. Drop your right elbow down, look towards the ceiling over the left shoulder. Come back up. Drop the left elbow down, look over your shoulder to the right side. Right elbow down, look over your shoulder. Left elbow down, look over your shoulder. Nice. Shoulder circles. Big circles with your shoulders. And then circle in the other direction. Nice. Sit your bum back. Stay rounded, rock forward, lean into your hips. So I'm traveling forward and backwards. I'm going to walk my hands a little bit more forward so I have a little bit more distance through my hips. Back, forward, back, forwards. Now arching your back, do the same thing. Back, forward. Listen to your hips. This, when you're arching your back and you travel forward, it feels like my lower back needs to be cared for a little bit more. Just feel that in your body. Nice. So bring your hands back underneath your shoulders. Bring your right foot to where your right knee was. And then sit your bum back. So you're trying to bring your heel back towards the floor. And then drop your knee to the floor. Heel back. Knee down. Heel back. Knee down. Nice. So my heel doesn't quite meet the floor. From here, we'll rise up. So my right toes are on the floor, that's it. And my left knee and calf are on the floor, shin are on the floor. From here, reaching up, bring your hands up really long and tall. And then try and bring your elbows to the floor. Rising up really tall. Try and bring your elbows to the floor. Tall. Elbows to the floor. Tall. Elbows to the floor. Okay, so from here, with your left hand, bring your right hand to your right knee and then elephant across towards the right with your left hand. And then bring your left hand down to the floor and elephant over towards the left with your right hand. So right hand to your knee, elephant. Left hand to the floor, elephant. Right hand to your knee, elephant. Left hand to the floor, elephant. One more time. And elephant to the right, pause there. Creating length through pushing down into your knee. Feel like the front of your left thigh is opening and lengthening. You're really deeply reaching across towards the right. Nice. Left hand to the floor. Elephant, you can, if you want, stretch your right leg long. Get super long through your arm, super long through your leg. Nice. Bring your right toes to where they came from. Rise back up. Other side. So, bring your left foot to where your left knee was. Try and sit your bum back so your heel comes down. And drop your knee down. So, the two different versions. One is where you keep the knee in front of your chest. So you have to really compress into the leg. The other is that the knee comes out to the side and you meet a different layer of it. Try both. Nice. Staying back. Heel is almost on the floor. Close, rising up. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Bring your elbows down. Rising up. So I'm only on the toes of the left foot. Elbows come down. Rising up. Down. Rising up. And down. Nice. So, from here, elephant with your right hand over towards the left. Bring your right hand to the floor, reach your left arm long. Elephant towards the left. Towards the right, hand on the floor. Left, right. One more time, we're going to hold it. Left side, really push down into the right knee, feel the length through the front of the right belly, right hip. Nice. Hand to the floor, elephant to the right, maybe lengthen your left leg long. Super long through your arms, super long through your leg. Toe to the floor, come back up to center, both knees to the floor. Lift back into your downward dog. Almost drop your knees to the floor. Back into your downward dog. Knees almost to the floor. Back, down, back, down. Nice, cool. From here, lie on your back, all the way down. Lie on your back, knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor. Bring your arms wide. And then drop your knees to the right. Back up to center. Knees to the left. Center. Right. Center. Left. Center. Nice. Reach both arms up towards the ceiling and bend your right knee. And then tuck your chin in and try and draw your nose towards your knee. And then bend your elbows as you do zoomies. So push your elbows into the floor and lengthen your right leg long and feel like your elbows are helping your chest be strong and your left foot is super strong on the floor. Reaching up, bring your nose to your knee. Elbows down, zoomies. Reaching up, nose to your knee. Elbows down, really strong into your elbows, zoomies. One more time. Reaching up, nose to your knee. Elbows down, zoomies. Pause there and zoomies. Elbows are really super strong into the floor. Right heel is really long and try and lift a little bit higher through your hips. Now stretch your right leg straight up towards the ceiling. Drop your right heel to the floor. Straight up. Down. Up. Down. Nice. Up. And down. Nice. Both feet to the floor. Drop your bum down. Pause. Right, other side. Reach both arms up towards the ceiling. Try and bring your nose to your knee on the left hand side. Nice. Pull your elbows down. Zoomies. Nose to your knee. Elbows down. Nose to your knee. My bum is lifting as I pull my elbows down. Nose to your knee. Pause. Elbows are super strong. Left foot is long and strong. I'm trying to lift a little bit higher into my right hip. Now stretch the left leg up towards the ceiling. Lower it down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. And down. Nice. Bend both knees. Both feet to the floor. So if you have anything going on with your neck, see what you need to do with this movement, okay? Go slowly and gently. So reach both arms up towards the ceiling. And then pull your elbows back so strongly that you lift your shoulders off the floor. So all I have is my bum and the back of my head on the floor of my torso. Drop your shoulders down. Reach up towards the ceiling, lift your head. Elbows come down, lift your torso by arching your back. Dropping down, reach up, lift your head. So find the version of this that suits you. One more time. Super cool. So, lift both feet off the floor. And then have your arms out to the sides. So you're going to reach for an arm clock over towards, like up above your head. And you're going to keep your feet in the air. So reach with your right hand overhead, come back. Then reach with your left hand overhead and come back. The side of my thigh can touch the floor if you wish, but just keep your feet off the floor. And just travel. One hand reaches over, really deeply squishing and compressing the arm that's on the floor. Enjoy that. For me, as well, I'm starting to travel. The top leg moves backwards a little bit. Just feel that. If you reach even further, your top leg has to move backwards more. Nice, come back to center. So, I'm going to turn sideways for this one. So those of you who hate rolling on the floor, I'm really sorry about this. So you don't have to do anything you're not comfortable with. So your feet are in the air. Reach your right arm overhead, and then reach your left arm overhead, and then roll onto your belly, keeping your feet in the air. Maybe keep your knees in the air. You can roll back onto your belly. In both elbows, both knees towards each other. Reach both arms overhead. Roll onto your belly, and then come back. If you need to use your hands, if you need to use your legs, do. Otherwise, try and do it without your hands and legs. And draw them towards each other, and then way apart. You can even straighten your legs if you want to. I think I like my knees bent. It suits me. As always, when I'm doing these movements, the song of Believe It or Not, I'm walking. Flying away. One more time. I believe I've just serenaded you while you roll along the floor. Great, come lie on your back. Just pause there, arms are wide. Let all that settle. Just feeling your body as it rests on the floor. Just getting a sense of, in this moment, how do you really soften and drop and just listen. Right, cool. So, come lie on your back, you're there. Arms are wide, you're there. And then gliders. Drop your knees down towards the right. Glide the left knee up towards the right shoulder. Both feet to the floor. Drop your knees to the left. Reach your right knee up towards your left shoulder. And then coming back. Just glide. Feeling, sensing. Noticing. So I've been talking to a few of you, and many of you are saying that you're still wearing the weights. Wonderful. Really cool. So weights from Grace were on wrists. And so in the next month, in January, 28 days of, I'm going to launch it on Monday. You can find out what it is. It's pretty cool. Very excited about January. Just feel it in your body right now. And so in January, you can wear those weights on your ankles, or you can wear them on your arms. Now it's just pause. Right. So come up to sit. All the way up. Cross your ankles. Come in closer. So glad I got here. I was really, I don't know, my camera just kept turning off and turning back on, and I couldn't get the microphone to work. And so start by seaweed arms. So you're just gliding the backs of your hands around the corner. Maybe closing your eyes as you do it. Notice the layers of you and exaggerate the movement. Like I'm including my head in the movement. And suddenly I'm like, oh, yes, this is really yum for my neck. So, how flowy could you be? Flow was last January. Seaweed arms happened last January. It's amazing. A whole year of seaweed arms. I think country dancing also happened in January. So really exaggerate the lifting of the elbow and the dropping of the thumb. Let your head and neck be included so that not that you're forcing it, but that you're feeling the movement in your neck as it happens. Nice bowls of rice. So hold on to two bowls of rice, scoop them in under your armpits, and then bring them wide, and then bring them forward and out. Nice. Scooping them under, exaggerating the movement, and wide. So let the whole of you be moved by this. Always with these things, you can also sit in a chair if you want to for these movements. Nice. And then the offering. Bring your thumb and forefinger to touch. As you pull wide, it's like I'm pulling on the threads of my being, and it's like this gentle opening through the deep of my midline as I pull wide. And then I draw the backs of my hands together, and it's like this closing, and then I scoop all that was kind of ruffled by the opening and I offer it forth. You just feel that. Pulling wide, exaggerate the movement. And then back of your hands together, scoop in and offer. Pulling wide and offer. Just feel that. How do you offer the deep of you forward while maintaining boundary, integrity, wholesomeness? Just closing your eyes, just feeling the movement in the full of you. Nice. One more time. Nice. Lovely, guys. So come lie on the floor if you wish. It's Saturday on this planet. So tomorrow is Sunday Yum. Even more rolling along on the floor. So it's amazing. Every time this time of year comes around, I remember how much I love this time of year. It's like I have a thirst in the deep of me to be outside, to be, the air on my skin, the light in my eyes, the sense of the rustle of the leaves, the feeling of damp cold. Really, really like it. Um, be surprised by what you like, by what you enjoy. Allow just that to express itself within you. So I will see you tomorrow for Sunday Yum, and be well. Thanks for joining me. Ciao, ciao.